What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Buddha from Kings Next Level. If you love the Kings, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and also drop any comments or trade ideas below. We would love to interact with you guys. Today we'll be talking about a few realistic trade scenarios that will dramatically improve the Sacramento Kings. So without any further ado, let's talk about the topic of discussion. I believe that the first trade that should be made is the Sacramento Kings offering Harrison Barnes and this year's first round 2022 first rounder for John Collins. I believe that this is a realistic deal because, per reports from the Real GM on Twitter, the asking price for Collins is a starter and a valuable first round pick. The Kings can provide that with Harrison Barnes, who is capable of playing at a high level and is also on a reasonable contract. Also, by giving Atlanta draft compensation that looks like a lottery pick right now, I believe that moves the trade needle. John Collins is just what the doctor prescribed. John Collins is uber athletic, he's a great shooter, shooting at 40% from 3 over the last 2 seasons. John Collins, Fox, and Tyrese in transition will be a beautiful thing to watch, and it would bring excitement back to Sacramento. Defense wins championships, and if the Kings ever want to even think about a championship, defense has to become priority of every move going forward. John Collins takes charges, he gets blocks, and he also grabs defensive rebounds. Most of all, he has that it factor and fire. He would be the perfect power forward for Sacramento to bring in. The next player I will focus on making a trade for is the Pistons' Jeremy Grant. There are reports that the Kings are interested in Grant, so we believe that this 3-team deal with the Kings, the Lakers, and Pistons is the perfect deal for everyone involved if Detroit accepts. The Lakers get Buddy Hield, the Pistons get THT, Marvin Bagley, the Kings 2024 first rounder, and also the Lakers 2027 first rounder. The Pistons will be the biggest swing factor of this trade. The asking price I have seen for Grant has been a first round pick and a promising young player. In this deal, the Pistons will get 2 players who have a lot of potential, but they just need actual game reps to reach that max potential. They also get 2 first round picks that they can flip for more assets. The Lakers do this deal in a heartbeat because they're getting Buddy Hield, who they wanted since the offseason but dealt for Westbrook. In this deal, the Lakers get both of their guys. Buddy Hield would be a great shooter to place on a team who desperately needs change and needs big-time shooters. Sacramento should want Grant because Grant is 6'8" and very mobile. He can guard guards, wings, and bigs. He takes charges, gets blocks, and can be a plus rebounder at the small forward position. Most of all, he has that it factor and fire. That's what the Kings need. Grant would be an athletic and defensive upgrade over Harrison Barnes. Offensively, last year Grant averaged 22 points per game, and this year before his thumb injury, he was averaging 20. Grant isn't the biggest star, but he fits perfectly next to Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. I would be willing to resign him long term too. It has been reported by Mark Stein that Grant wants to be extended for 4 years, $100 million this offseason. That is only a $5 million increase from what he's being paid per season now. People thought that Barnes' contract was a bad contract when he first signed it. Now look at it. Grant would be special in Sacramento. Next, I would like to introduce to some and reintroduce to others Isaiah Hartenstein. Dude has real unicorn potential. Hartenstein is 7 foot and 250 pounds. To give perspective, Big Simmons is 6'11" and 240 pounds. Hartenstein has elite speed from the center position and is also very bouncy. He's not the same athletic and defensive and transitional superstar that Ben is, but they do a lot of the same things. Hartenstein provides that production at a fraction of the price and a fraction of the risk. The Kings run a lot of pick and pop, pick and roll, and dribble handoffs. These are all things that this guy is comfortable of doing. With role development, he can really master those schemes. Hartenstein already has that push shot floater that Holmes has developed and mastered so well. On defense, he provides real rim protection, being an athletic 7-footer. He also is strong to bang with other centers being 250 pounds. Hartenstein can switch on the guards and hold his own as well. He is really the perfect center for our defensive schemes that literally switches everything. I honestly love Hartenstein as a big for the future. In 16 minutes per game this season, Hartenstein has averaged 7.6 points, 4 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. Imagine doubling his minutes to 32 minutes per game. This guy would be doing close to Ben Simmons' numbers, averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. To get Hartenstein on the Sacramento Kings, I will offer the Clippers Damian Jones and a second-round pick to acquire a guy with high upside that fits this team perfectly. With all that being said, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Thank you guys for all the love and support to the channel. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Now I'm rocking with y'all. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out if you want more content like this. Thank you again. Buddha out. Peace.